심리적 상담. 마을에서 간편하게 즐겨보기.
A bat. A fox.
아니 곰충이 아니야?
A crab. Death. Death.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day.
매일이 아니죠.
You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's really unhappy. He just can't understand why I seem unable to love him.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I feel sorta anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
씨발 꿈.
Have there been any cases
야,
of
안경 안 써서
split
잘 안 보였어.
personality developing after concussion? Like people doing things but having no memory of what they've done? Like somebody else had been doing them?
We know that in certain cases, a violent shock to the brain can cause serious psychological disturbances, like schizophrenia, for example. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
미칠 것 같기.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Do you want to eat something?
별로? 오케이.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Sean used to love going to the park, laughing and messing around. Man, he was so happy. But that was before, with Jason.
동생이 죽어서 지금 우울해지고 있죠.
Poor Sean. He probably got into trouble at school because of me. Sean looks so miserable. I wish I could help him. Just not sure I can right now. We're just not communicating. Feels like we're drifting apart. What am I going to do to cheer him up?
부메랑 콜.
Saw a boomerang in his bag. He used to be pretty good with one of those. A boomerang? You know how to use it?
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
거짓말하지 안 된다. 오, 잡았어. 잘 오는데 뭐. 이게 잡을 수도 있는 거구나. 다시?
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try it together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right. Now, throw it!
잘
I
잡네.
did it! I did it, Dad!
그땐 네가 기분 탓이었겠고.
See? That wasn't so hard. I'll find something else to do with him.
뺑뺑이 저 돌리는 것과.
Maybe a ride on the merry-go-round. What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can
이게
push
책으로
it so
인기 있는
fast you won't be
놀이터죠.
able to stay on it.
Great!
아직 비가 안 오나?
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
네가 뭘 밀면 나지 않는다냐?
Faster! Faster! Come on! Faster, faster!
다 같이 타면 더 신나겠는데. 어지럽겠다. 뭔가 좀 더 빨라져야 할 것 같아.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though. He seems to be having fun. It's been a long time since I've seen that smile. I'll find something else to do with him.
제 목적이 생긴 거는 아니야. 아직은 아니야.
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please. Thanks. Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry.
그러지 말고.
Thanks.
오케이.
It was nice of you anyway.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay.
안전하게 집에 돌아갑시다.
You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
근데 어디로 돌아가니? 출구는 저쪽인데.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
표 어디서 끊어야 해? 저건가? 아무도 없는데? 저기 있다.
One, please. That's $1.
이런 것도 꼭 돈을 내야 하니?
Sean looks happy. I wish I could see him like that more often.
우울해지고 있어. 안돼, 그런 느낌 오지 마요, 아저씨, 할아버지. 저기 안목이 들어왔어. 이거 진짜 꿈이 아니죠? 지금 꿈꾸고 있는 거 아니에요?
I've got to find Sean. I left him alone in the park. What? It's nighttime. That's impossible. I just shut my eyes a second ago. Sean! Where's Sean? The house! He must have gone back to the house.
Sean! Sean!
집이 어딘지 알긴 해, 근데.
Sean! Sean! Sean!
여기도 없고. 갑자기 이렇게 돼버렸죠.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
지루한다. 생각 없나?
Let's get the formalities out of the way so I can get back to some real work. I gotta see Captain Perry. Orders are orders. Gee, I hate internal politics bullshit. God, I'm bored. I hate having nothing to do.
나는 괜찮은데.
I could go for a little Larry time right about now.
잠시 안 두는 것도 좋은 방법이죠. 못 봤는데?
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. I just have to get to the
아,
press
알았어.
conference.
걸어가지네.
We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my
큰일 날
business.
뻔했네. 내 타일 못 매는 게 내가 바보였었어.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
Captain Perry is doing his press conference now. Might be interesting to have a look. I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him. I'm dying of thirst. Where's the water cooler when you need one?
진짜 빼먹으면 되잖아.
Think I need a good cup of Java. I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work. Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investigating the crime. I'll have a look around the station. Stretch my legs for a bit. I'm ready to start. Maybe we should kick off by talking about the case?
I have some work to finish here. Let's talk about that later if you don't mind.
Okay. No problem. Just let me know when you're available.
이제 상황이 안 좋아질 것 같죠. 사이가 말이죠.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
실제 나라 아니니까.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
참고로 만들어놨잖아. 조금만 더 빨리 왔었더라면 좋은 사무실을 만들어놨을 수 있을 텐데.
Okay, time to work. Wow. More like a big cupboard.
나도 인정할게.
Well, I wanted a
인정해,
quiet
인정.
place to work, and it certainly looks like I got it. No time to lose. Gotta get down to work. First, analyze the case files.
뭐 저거만요 있는데요. LRI인가? 맞아, LRI.
Step 1. Change the office.
찍으면 이렇게 변하죠. 와, 가을 날씨인 것 같은데 공부할 때도 진짜 편합니다. 이거 말고도 또 있죠. 서막까지. 우주인지 지구인지는 확실하진 않습니다. 지구는 맞네. 제가 외로 보기에는 이런 날씨가 더 좋은 것 같습니다. 너무 조용하고 너무 조용하기 때문에.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
아, ABI구나.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
그럼 찾은 것 같지 않아? 위치에 파악된 것 같나.
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
이거는 확인되지 않은 걸 봤네요. 잠깐 휴식치가 않는 게 센스. 뭔가 오고 있죠.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
뭔가 아끼는 게 더 좋은 것 같아.
Is everything all right, sir?
신경 쓰지 마세요.
No one must see.
굉장히 떨려. 이제 좀 살만 나겠네.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
몇 시?
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
아, 내가 누르려고 했는데.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A green coat.
녹색 코트.
And a pair of pants.
바지는 청바지지. 아, 검은색.
Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
No. No, I don't think so.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
다 도움을 안 주고 있어.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so
야, 포옹해. 뭐야, 장담을 못하겠네. 아직 33분밖에 못 찍었어.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
유일하게 친절해 보이시네요.
Guy behind the counter? Gotta suppose that's him. Store's empty. Guess it's that time of day. Well, it's a good time for a quiet little talk.
자기 하우스 이게
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective.
여기서
I'm
처음 했을 때 제가
investigating
다
cases of
쓰고
origami killing.
그거 보셨죠 여러분?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
때리다가
My son
Oh my
is dead,
god.
Mr. Shelby. I have
진짜
nothing more to
참피했네.
say.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son. I do not see how I could save the lives of other people.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, you would please to move along, sir.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks. Goddamn asthma. Can't breathe when it rains. Pity he didn't want to talk. Might have known something. Inhalers are down at the far end of the store.
화작 부수 이부수 청소도 안 하나. 이때 감도가 추운데 오죠.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything.
이 아저씨도 솔직히 실종된 딸이 있었단 말이에요.
Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register! Don't make me fucking kill you!
No, sir. That I cannot do.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking. I swear to God, man, I'll blow your fucking brains out!
Don't turn around. Just don't turn around.
서로 이야기하고 싶지 않네요.
Punk. Didn't give me any choice.
Thousand thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside.
그냥 가면 냅두기 한번 봐볼까요? 어떤 이야기를 듣고 싶은지. 이런 거 그냥 넘어갈 줄 했는데 어쩔 수 없다.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
주변에 다시 한번 들려보는 게 센스. 뭐 시간 낭비지만.
Store's empty. Guess it's that time of day. Well, it's a good time for a quiet little talk. Guy behind the counter? Gotta suppose that's him.
과자 부스기 좀 치워놓지 좀.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby.
My son is dead. Shit.
I have nothing more to say.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son. I do not see how I could save the lives of other people.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks. Goddamn asthma. Can't breathe when it rains. Inhalers are down at the far end of the store. Pity he didn't want to talk. Might have known something.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything.
총 주드었어? 데저트 리그예요.
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it.
If I could sneak up behind him without making any noise. Be as quiet as possible.
You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet
Better not
in
move.
your eyes. You don't
Kid
do what
might
I say
panic if I try anything.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register! Don't make me fucking kill you!
No, sir. That I cannot do.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking. I swear to God, man, I'll blow your fucking brains out!
Don't turn around. Yes, don't turn around.
Fuck! Drop it! Now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands
언제
up or I'll shoot!
일어났어? 주인 아저씨는?
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew.
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
Do you have anyone you care for in your life? A girlfriend, maybe? A family?
Yeah. A little girl. I got a little girl. Her name's Jessica.
What would Jessica think if she saw you here? Ask yourself, what would happen to her if things go wrong? You haven't done anything serious yet. If you put the gun away, we'll forget about what just happened, and that will be the end of it. Just walk away.
Nothing serious. Shit, man! What the fuck do you think I'm doing here?
You don't really want to shoot anybody, do you? I'm sure we can find a way out of this mess, right?
Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit. And now, give me the money. I'm gonna count to 3. 1...
오! 정확하게 드셔. 이런 일은 진짜 처음이었는데.
Thousand thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
At least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
잘 수사해 놓겠습니다.
Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
저거 어떡할 거예요? 장기 매매에 팔아버리십니까? 다음 주인공은 마스인가? 에단 마스. 어디서 태어난지 모르겠지만요. 아, 2시 50분이야?
(2:47 a.m.) Always the same time. I shouldn't take those damn pills again. A hot drink is what I need. I really need sleep. How hard can it be to fall asleep?
도시가 참 아름답네. 일단 물부터 마시자. 샴페인인지 모르겠는데. 씨. 느낌이 개상해. What is that? 누군가 있어.
I swear I heard something. Good job, Madison. I think you're starting to lose it.
뭐야, 먹다 남은 거 있어?
Maybe I'll go to bed and give the sleep thing one more shot.
샤워는 너무 늦었으니까 못하고 내일 아침에 하면 되잖아. 느낌 이상했어. 여기 누군가 있다는 거.
I swear that shadow just moved. It's freaking me out. Girl, get a grip. The door's locked tight, and you're home alone.
여기 현관인가? 여기 현관 있네. 딴 거 뭐 없나? 야, 도둑이 들어왔는지 생각 좀 해봐. 그거 먹을 만한 게 없어. 다시 열렸다. 저주의 냉장고는 아닙니다. 이제 깨달았어.
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance. My cell. On the desk. I need to call for help.
전화기 썼는데.
They must have...
야, 열어. 무겁다. 역시 셔플러를 쓰는 순간. 테러리스트 몇 명이나 있습니까? 아이씨. 아야. 내 다리. 내 다리. 이게 끝났나요? 아, 끝났죠. 난 저게 자를 게 더 잔인해. 제일 꿀잼. 겁나 재밌어. 너무 흥미로운데.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
이건 잠새 번호.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about. The origami figure in my hand after my blackout. It's the same one the killer leaves in the hands of his victims. I've never done origami in my life. What does it mean? Some sort of fairy tale? I'm the origami killer. I black out, and then the murdering starts. I know it's me.
아니야. 너는 그냥 실종자지.
Goddamn reporters. They've been camped outside my house all day. This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't ever have done that. That letter might be linked to Sean's disappearance. I need to show it to the police. I couldn't have hurt him. I love him. I love him with all my heart, but what in God's name did I do when he was on the carousel? What did I do with Sean? I must have done something, but I just can't remember. It looks like the ticket to a locker. This angel on the ticket, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. There's no way back for me if I've done anything to hurt Sean. I'd give anything to know where Sean is now. I think I know where this ticket comes from. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink all night. Someone sent me that letter for a reason.
지금은 7시 34분. 오케이. 다들 모르는 척 하고 있죠. 기다리게 해서 미안해. 기자들 여러분.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it. Maybe I could come...
왜 그래? 말하다 받았어.
I'm just not gonna make it. I'm tightening up. I can't go on. No time to waste. I need to find out what's in that locker. The luggage lockers. They're on the other side of the station.
빨리 좀 걸읍시다. 여기가 어디라고?
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
이것은 시간 멈춘 장면입니다. 제이슨이 죽었던 일.
Jason! Jason, come back! Jason!
제이슨!
Jason! Jason! Jason, Dad's here, son!
The balloon! Gotta get the balloon!
Jason! You gotta be kidding. This is driving me crazy. Jason!
The balloon! Gotta get the balloon! Jason. It's Jason. He's there. He's right there. This time I'll save him.
아이고. 다시 시간대 돌렸어. 다시 시간 돌아갔죠?
A nightmare. The whole thing was just a fucking nightmare. Jason is dead.
Made it. I made it. I managed to get through the goddamn crowd.
The lockers. Now I've got to find the right one.
아니지 고작 그런 것 가지고.
Line 18, box number 3.
18월 3. 18로 33 18, 12 16, 17 18 이 사람도 똑같은 박스 받아놓은 거죠. 그 가게 주인은 아들 구하는 거 포기당해가지고. 그럼 이제 호텔에서 지냈어. 그냥 이어서 하지.
Am I the one who put this box in the locker? I don't remember. The box from the locker. What am I gonna find inside? I took a room in the first motel I saw. A shoebox. What's the connection with Sean's disappearance? Gotta open it and find out what's inside.
스마트폰과 곤충 그리고 종이접기 미션 그 메모리칩까지 순서대로 적혀있죠. 이게 1번이죠. 스마트폰이 이렇게 생겨있나? 슬라이드 폰이네. 애니콜 슬라이드 폰.
Help! Dad!
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
그는 이제 구출에 나섭니다.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts, to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
Ah, damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help?
Fucking asshole! That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours. No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
시자는 존나게 많다. 뭔가 번데기 태어나주는 것 같아.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was
밥도
causing
제대로
a
못 먹고
disturbance
있고.
in the park. He was ranting and
잔인해,
raving.
잔인해.
Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. Well, no warrant, no problem for Blake. He thinks his badge entitles him to do whatever he wants. The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex. Nathaniel Williams is our prime suspect. He's already been questioned, and he lives in the exact geoprofiling zone. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
가진 공항 다 진통제밖에 없네. 화장실 있든. 여기도 진통제. 저 초 모은 것 봐요. 저렇게 잘못 자다가 불태울 수 있는데 양초가 쓰러지면 자기의 가족 살인도 없고요.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
You were arrested in a case where a child disappeared from a park. What exactly happened?
I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with those murders. I was in the park because God spoke to me. I was arrested because I am the chosen one. That's all.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders you to go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs more and more.
Blake, what are you doing?
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that kid in the park. The voice is tormenting.
That's enough.
All night
Leave him
long.
alone.
You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
So you obeyed them to make them stop. You took that boy with you and you drowned him. Isn't that right? Carter, shit! Are
No!
you out of your mind?
Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
전치를 밝혀서야 살아.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake,
신문에 해야지 미친놈아.
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Concentrate on my voice, Nathaniel. Listen only to my voice.
Christ all-powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
어떻게 되는지 보여드릴까요?
Motherfucker!
In the name of the
십자지
Lord,
무장을
I
하셨을 겁니다.
exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest. Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.
이번 다음 시간에 해보도록 하겠습니다. 피로가 좀 쌓여서 이번에 좀 피로가 쌓여서 다음 시간에 진행해보도록 하겠습니다. 이건 스카스 앱이 다음 시간에 꼭 면담하겠습니다. 에그맨 먼저 한 다음에 여러분 다음 시간에 보도록 하겠습니다.